what my experiences were during World War II. I joined the Army in January of 42 and was assigned over here across the water to Camp Edwards. I was working as a hospital corpsman at the time. And I decided that I didn't want to spend the rest of the war doing that, even though we need them very badly. So I volunteered for parachute duty, and lo and behold, I was accepted. And in September of 42, traveled to Fort Benning, Georgia, went through parachute school, 4 weeks, and after graduating from parachute school, I was assigned to a newly formed parachute regiment called the 505th Parachute Infantry Regiment. And it was an independent regiment at the time at Fort Benning, Georgia. However, within a short time, it was assigned to the 82nd Airborne Division at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. So we moved to Fort Bragg and trained at Fort Bragg and went overseas in early 44 and went to North Africa. We were in North Africa training there, mostly night training. It was too warm during the day. And then we spearheaded the invasion of Sicily, the island of Sicily. And we fought in Sicily for about 6 weeks, captured the island, and stayed for a little while, then went back to North Africa. In the meantime, they had a beachhead established in Italy, south of Naples. And they were having problems with the beachhead. The troops were having problems moving. And so the next jump we made was behind our own lines, not far from Naples, as reinforcements for the troops that were fighting in Italy. We fought our way north of Naples, captured Naples actually, fought our way up to the Volturno River in Naples, then came back. We occupied Naples for a few months, and then they were getting ready for D-Day in Normandy, so we left to go back to England and got reinforced, and training continued. And on the 6th of June at 1 o'clock in the morning, we dropped in Normandy. I don't know, if I tell a story, I can't remember much anymore, but to give you an idea of what the Germans were, I was working on a wounded paratrooper, and all of a sudden, he looked down the road and says, "There's a German tank coming along." And he was very seriously wounded, and there's no way I was going to pay any attention to anything but what I was doing. And he kept saying, "Morgan, get out of here. They're going to get us. They're going to kill us both." That German tank drove up, stopped, and all of a sudden the turret opened, his head popped out, and he kept saying, "They're going to kill us. They're going to kill us." The German looked down at us. All of a sudden, the cover of the turret went down, the tank over. And he even said, "There is honor on the battlefield after all." This was the fellow I was working with. You know, that was an exception to the rule. There are other situations which were totally different. It depends. When you dealt with the Germans, you dealt with those individuals that didn't want to be there. They were the regular infantry. And those individuals that were the Hitler's men, huh?
SS.
Yeah.
And at any point, did you think that you were going to die, like certain?
Any point that you thought you were going to die for certain?
Quite often. Especially if you were involved in the German artillery barrage or the German tank. See, we we were parachute infantry. We were totally different than the regular infantry. We didn't have the armor that the regular infantry had. And so you can't fight off a tank with a mortar or a machine gun. And it was close to time. We made it.